So we are going to use the same example with grades. So we know whether a student succeeded or not. Now we want to see the grade. So if the grade, the score, is lower than 50, this is the criterion, it's going to be an F. It's from 50 to 69 is going to be a C. 70 to 89 a B, and 90 or plus an A. So we are going to see whether each of the score meets one of the criterion. So what we do, I'm going to break it down first, and then I'm going to give you the whole formula, which is quite long, so you have to understand first of all what a true and a false value is. So we write equals and then B2 lower than 50. What we see here is that the result is going to be a Boolean value, so it's going to be either true or false, which is normal. So is B2 lower than 50? Well, this is not the case. This is the case: true, false, false, and true. Then we write the same thing. Here we need to say B2 higher than 50 and B2 lower than 70. So we have two different criteria. So that means when you have more than one, you cannot write something like this. This is what one would say in English. So, but this is not the syntax to use. Okay. So what you say is we write and in the beginning, and then we write in parentheses the two arguments, the two criterion, and we separate them with semicolon, which means and. There you go. And it's true for the second score, and then we're going to use the same thing if it's from 70 to 89. So I think that was correct. Yeah, lower than 90, sorry. There you go. And we have only one score that doesn't meet any criterion, which is a 97. That is the last possibility. And then we've got here. So we either have a simple statement, or we have a double or more or triple statement by using and. So if we needed another criterion, we could just add semicolon. So this is how it goes. This is as simple as that. So now we need to have a condition that takes every single criterion in account. So this is going to be a bit complicated. So we start with if B2 lower than 50, the grade is going to be F. The problem here is that when you use in the then and otherwise values, when either of these values is a text, because F is not a number, you need to always put quotes. So if B2 is lower than 50, the value is going to be F. Otherwise, we have a new hypothesis, a new if, and what we're going to do is that, so this is the interface for the first if. Otherwise, we have a second if. Click within the parentheses of the second if, and you've got the interface for the second if. So if B2 higher or equal to 50 and B2 lower than 70, what is going to happen then when we're going to have a C or else a new if. There you go. Click again within the parentheses of the third if, or else B2 equal to 70 is going to be a B, or else click again B2 greater or equal to 90, then it's going to be an A, or else. So if the grade is lower than 50, or from 50 to 70, 70 to 80, 80 or more, and you see that the result is always neither criterion has been met, so it means that it's not lower than 50, no higher than 90, so it's not a number. So it could be possible, for example, that there is a typo here, so it could be score, it could be like, so just in case, use a last possibility error. So okay, and we've got the result we needed. So the last error here is just in case. So if, for example, we've got something like F, a typo, you see there's a problem here. Let's see, like this. It's still not working, so the typo is always going to be. So you can see here that if I type something like this, the criterion met is the before greater or equal to 90, so there's a problem here. So this is not the way to go by using the or else, for example, error or something. What we can do is we can see it later. There is a function called isNumber. So for example, if this is true or this or this or this, or else if this is not a number, then you can write error. This is a bit complicated for the time being, so we're just going to stay and stop at this. So there you go, and then it was 97. So there you go. I'm going to stop here, and then in a few tutorials, so we're going to see about the isNumber function.